The garage here at the Picker Palace just is not the same without the mom bus, the Mrgrrr'S minivan. I wish the minivan was purple, but it's not, but that's okay. I've noticed something here in my garage that makes me nervous. There it is. Lately, my son and his friends have been playing a lot outside, and that includes monkeying around in the garage. Every time I come into the garage, I look for the soup can, and it was gone. I'm glad to see that, the world's greatest detective would say, I bet you someone was doing target practice, and the soup can is the one that got the bump. There's a little bit of irony there. Now, it just feels so good doing this. What am I doing? Talking to a cell phone? Well, I do that all the time, but I think I can say with 100% certainty in my heart that I can wave goodbye for, 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so and go on a walk to get my wife's minivan today. And there is 0% chance that when I come home, my wife has a black eye or a broken arm or crushed ribs. I'm a pretty strong guy. I would say if I was a D&D character, and this is not going to mean much to anybody, but I would say I have a strength of 14, which is pretty good. When I was little, like Garrison, if I had Garrison right here with me, walking next to me, he is a pretty skinny kid, but he looks like Hulk Hogan compared to how skinny I was when I was little. So it took a lot of work, a lot of effort to turn a strength 7 into a strength 15. I would say my highest strength ever in my career was a 15, and now I'd say I'm about a 14. So that's not bad. But Gabriel, the kid is 12 years old, and he is stronger than me. He doesn't, I've taken him to the YMCA a few times and put him on some of those weight machines just to go, whoa, the boy can push. So is it wise of me to embrace this, take him to the YMCA, put a bunch of plates on the bar and say, hey, Gabe, if you can pick up that 405 pounds, we're going to Mama Noodles. Whoop! He'd pick it up in 2 seconds. Gabe would be like maybe a world record holder in powerlifting because he just has superhuman strength. There's just nothing else to describe it. So making him stronger, I don't know. That might not be the smartest thing that Mrgrrr'S has ever done. What Mrgrrr'S is focusing on is trying to make his autistic son, Gabriel, kinder each and every day. Now, he had a very, very touching moment at the pool the last time we were there. He stole a ball from a bunch of kids that were playing catch with a rainbow-colored ball at the pool, and he threw it right back after I told him. I said, hey, Gabe, that's not your ball. We can play with our ball if you want to play. But those kids included him in their game, and there were 3 other kids, and they took turns throwing the ball to each other, and Gabe smiled and laughed. It was like sunshine on my heart to see him being kind and saying thank you and using good manners. So that's my focus, is not making Gabe's muscles stronger per se, but making his heart stronger. Because I do know that kindness is a universal language. It doesn't matter how disabled you are. If you have development problems, I've been working with, disabled kids my entire life pretty much, and they all understand kindness. And on the flip side, they understand cruelty as well. So I don't know who taught Gabriel cruelty. I don't want to think about that, but it's my job to make sure that he gets his kindness practice. Because the world in general will do a good job at teaching you all about cruelty. Sad but true. Now, it just got done raining, like you can kind of see on the sidewalk, and I think we're gonna luck out today. Hopefully, crossing my fingers that Grandpa Bob can do me a solid to make sure that I get Gabe again to the pool today. So it just feels good to be able to go for a walk and have peace of mind that, you know what, when I get back home, everything's gonna be okay. Nothing is for certain in this world, but you wanna make sure that your kids and your wife are safe in their own house. That's something that's been weighing hard on the heart, soul, and mind of Mr. Gurr this last couple of weeks. I told Drea, I really wanted to go to the city hall for the small council meeting, but I can't, because you cannot try to make the world a better place when your house is not in order. That's one of the rules of being Mr. Gurr. So I'm hoping that things are turning for the better. More poems are going to be coming to sidewalks to people in Neenah, and more kindness without limits is being delivered to the world. Mr. Gurr is excited about that. Make sure to walk your path.